The Cult of CheeseFilm! Welcome back to the Cult of CheeseFilm. I am your host, CheeseFilm, and joined with me today are not one, but two special viewers who have been here for quite a long time in an unknown, undisclosed location. That's right. Joined with me is the wildly weird and sometimes satirical Miss French Tattoos.
Did you click the wrong button?
Yeah, I forgot which camera was which one.
That's okay. Hi.
She's coming back for this special episode, and joined is Hecubus.
You know, I was thinking as you were just talking, maybe we shouldn't have an undisclosed location if we want people to join our cult.
Yes, but if we tell everybody, then we'll get the riffraff, and we don't want the riffraff.
We're gonna get the riffraff anyway.
Riff.
But we'll be talking about a movie that is in pop culture, a Gen Z horror film done by a YouTuber.
Huge.
Massive hit. And that is, of course, Obsession.
Yeah. You know how big a hit this was?
How big?
Huge.
Huge.
It opened big. Then
It
it gained money the next week. It gained money for 3 weeks straight.
Yeah.
The last movie to do that was E.T.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So it didn't stop for
a
while.
Everything else goes down after the first weekend. And those two movies went up. We should probably do E.T. That's what they call an inside joke.
Hang on. Let me see if I can pull up a good picture of the cast here.
You want me to go through the cast? Because
Yeah.
nobody knows who they are. They're all unknowns.
Yeah, this is a lot of their
like
first movie.
this is their first movie. Michael Johnston plays our protagonist.
Let me get him real quick.
He
I'll
actually
pull
was
him
in
up.
Teen Wolf. That was the
He must have
MTV
been
show.
A child.
Well, he probably was a teenager.
Well, Teen Wolf, the TV show. You
The
said?
TV show, yeah, not the
Not
Michael
the movie.
J.
Not
Fox.
with, Lyndon Ashby.
What?
Oh, you don't know? You don't know who that is?
No, I don't know who Lyndon Ashby is. From Teen Wolf,
I believe it's Teen Wolf.
the movie,
Yeah.
with Michael J. Fox, or the second one with
might be
Jason Bateman.
Everybody who came up to him was like Teen Wolf. I keep looking. I'm not looking over there.
I keep doing that too. It's okay.
Hang on.
That's so great.
I'll look it up in a second. If it's Lyndon Ashby.
Okay. You don't have it up there on the screen, but Indy Navarrete plays our heroine. She was in 13 Reasons Why, which is on Netflix.
Okay.
She also played in the CW's Superman and Lois.
I'll tell you right now, it's kind of hard to get pictures of these people.
Yeah, well, good. They're unknowns.
Here's a good picture of the full cast.
Yeah, that's a good one of the whole everybody.
Because you got the director in it too.
Yeah, Corey Barker, Cooper Tomlinson, Megan Lawless, and Andy Richter, who is famous. Yeah, he was Conan O'Brien's sidekick.
Okay.
And he's pretty funny. I didn't really laugh at too much stuff he said in this, but he is a funny guy.
Well, he was the store clerk guy, right?
Yeah, he's the manager.
Yeah.
Yeah. Curry Barker made this. He had a sketch comedy show on
YouTube?
Netflix or YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I say he was a YouTuber for a good long while.
It's called That's a Bad Idea. And Cooper Tomlinson, who's also in this movie, was his partner in it. I never saw it. I always waited for Lucid Dreams to come out.
That's
Okay.
also an inside joke. And if Randy was here, he'd appreciate it.
Yes, he would.
Whatever, Randy.
So what's his name? Curry Barker directed, wrote, and edited this, and he wanted to play the main guy too.
Right.
But he did. That was the right choice.
Yeah.
To stay behind the camera.
Yeah.
Your first time out is probably not a good idea.
Yeah, don't bite off more than you can chew.
Right.
Right off the bat.
Right.
Speaking of which, right off the bat, what are your first impressions with this film, Hecubus?
Nope. You get to go first.
Me?
Yep.
Why me?
And then your bride.
Oh, okay. So something might be afoot here.
So yeah, did you like it?
I really liked this movie. I thought
Okay.
this movie was really, really good.
Awesome.
And now, so there's been some controversy recently with this movie because some I don't follow the specific YouTuber. He's one of those. He's an animated character who does reviews and story times.
It's a Gundam?
No,
that guy does, animated guy.
But
who else is animated?
He had a take on this that Bear was the victim throughout, and that what's her name? Nikki was kind of the antagonist.
I'd like to see that.
Like his take on it,
his take on it. Well, I watched the movie. Or I wouldn't be here.
And I think this movie has room for debate on when Bear becomes the true villain of the film, because I do believe Bear is the villain of the film, and I think you're supposed to, because it's kind of played out obviously that way in my opinion.
Barker, is that his name? Yeah, Curry Barker said that, and he changed the ending to make what's Bear less sympathetic, and he's not supposed to be sympathetic, which I find good because I had no sympathy for him from jump. So what did you think?
Oh, so there's not very many movies that can scare me anymore because I'm a horror movie buff, but this one made me super uncomfortable. Like, it did a good job, and for that reason, I think it's really good. Like, it's a great movie. It makes you uncomfortable. The scenes are filmed in a way that's, like, just creepy enough that it makes you even more uncomfortable. And, yeah, I mean, there's a to me, a clear antagonist that I can see how some people don't view it that way, but generally speaking, like, Bear's a monster. Like, Bear's a nightmare person.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed it from jump. I heard good things about it, and we decided to watch it in our home theater, and it slapped.
Yeah, that was a smart move, playing it on that big screen.
Anything on that. I love it.
I love having a home theater.
Phenomenal.
It's so nice.
When you get the sound going, forget about it.
Right.
Did you guys ever see this one movie? I think it might be a Netflix original. Now I can't think of the name of it, but you just reminded me of it with the uncomfortableness. A guy hires another guy. It's like a found footage kind of thing. And he's dying. And he wants just to have a video kind of thing for his kid to watch. Who they do it out in the thing. He's got a wolf mask.
Maybe.
Creep. It's called Creep.
Oh, yeah, Creep. Okay.
Creep.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. And that's supposed to be really good. Both these movies suck. I did not like either one of them. And it's usually, especially with Creep, it had one scene that just, first of all, I wouldn't be stuck like the way that guy was. I'd start pushing him around and shit if he stole my keys. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that.
Right.
And here's another thing that nobody does. You got all these cameras in your home.
Mm-hmm.
You got a camera you keep in your pocket. Nobody films themselves sleeping. And the Creep guy films himself sleeping, and they need to do it so you'd see the guy taking the camera and stuff. And it just blows the whole thing for me. And him and Nikki, I don't know why he's obsessed with her. She's an asshole. And I'm like, what? Just leave, man. The girl is a bitch. I don't like her.
Well, so I don't
like the people. These actors did a good job.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Right.
I don't like this movie.
Right.
Your brother asked me if I'd seen it. I told him yesterday, you owe me an hour and a half, man, because this movie sucked.
So what I think is kind of funny about that is...
and everybody loves it.
It's very popular with our generation.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know about how popular it is with your generation.
Yeah, I haven't seen... The only things I've ever seen about this is like brief and that it's great and about for younger people.
Right. Yeah.
And maybe that's it. I don't like this movie. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I think it's all stupid.
Well, we'll dive into that.
Yeah, we'll dive into that.
So, I think this movie really shines in how
it's so dark.
Nikki,
everything's dark in it.
Acts in this film. So, Bear does a lot of performing reactively to what she's doing, but like its strong suit is how she's playing this dynamic Jekyll and Hyde almost inside her own, because there's parts of it where she's snapping out of it. She's like, what the hell is going on. She's trying to get away from him, building up to the point at night where she asks him to just kill her because she's, and this is how I told it to Courtney, is that she's in the sunken place, like from
From
Get Out.
Or like Tiny Rick.
Oh yeah,
But Tiny
like
Rick this would have been a better short film because they would have had concise things.
Mm-hmm.
But when Rick's doing that dance, this
Let
is
me
not a
out,
dance. I'm killing myself. That was more effective than I think that part. And that's what I was looking for was where is her? Is she trapped in her own mind? But on the phone too when he's calling customer service, and like she's screaming in the back, like they didn't do it good enough for me. And I don't mind ambivalence, but this was just I thought it was sloppy and lazy.
Yeah,
and Little Rick does it better.
I can't get behind you on that because I think
Nobody can.
I'm
obviously wrong.
I do think that there's elements of this where like it could have been a short film, and you could have, I guess.
Actually, I think it was based on a short film called The Chair, and when he was pitching it to a producer, he pitched this, which he also stole from the Treehouse of Terror.
I was about to say it's from The Simpsons.
Yeah,
yeah, he got the idea of the monkey, like the wish from The Simpsons.
Okay. He's open about that?
Yeah.
Or is that something that people have put together?
No, he's open about that.
Yeah, he says
the one who said that.
it was inspired by that.
Okay.
Cool. But yeah, no, he pitched it, and it's very based around like the wish element of it from The Simpsons.
Yeah, and I think the monkey's paw is way scarier.
The movie, the
100-year-old, 150-year-old story.
Yeah.
Okay. Because there's a movie that just came out about the monkey's paw.
Yeah, I think
that
I
have
don't know
not
if I
heard
saw
good
it or
things
not.
about.
You heard what?
That I've not heard good things about.
I think I might have seen it, and if I did, me not remembering it is a good review.
Yeah, I say
of,
a note,
you know,
a note in and of itself.
Yes.
Good information to have. I do think the big thing about Obsession is it is Gen Z horror. It's exactly Gen Z horror. It's very much they're playing into the subculture of Gen Z because right now there is kind of like a dating crisis, right? It's leaning into the male loneliness thing that you hear about, right? Where you have this lonely dude. That's why you don't resonate with it. You're not a lonely man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Not,
like,
and I'm not a beta like that guy either.
Right,
man.
and like he's lonely.
We don't connect with him because we are not afraid to talk to girls.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He's lonely, he's depressed, he just lost his cat by his own negligence, by the way.
Yep.
His cat got into his grandmother's pills.
Yeah.
That he left out.
And so he's this lonely, sad person, and that's what I think that's a big reason why you don't resonate with the movie is because none of this movie resonates with you at all.
Right.
You're not a Gen Z person in this like Gen Z dating pool where he's clearly obsessed with. I keep hitting that. He's clearly obsessed with Nikki
Roll credits.
because she's hot. That's it. Because like you said,
I don't agree with that.
Well, hang on. Let me finish my point.
Agree with that.
She's attractive.
She's attractive, and there is, and maybe you resonate with this a little bit more because I'm an asshole. But like
no, there's a difference between.
Well, but like
it depends. Like, there's two kinds of assholes. Because I used to work with a guy who was a huge asshole, but he's my kind of asshole, so I don't mind.
Right.
But a lot of people have a problem with him.
Right.
If you're that kind of asshole, that's one thing. But she's
well, and that's my thing. She's his kind of asshole. You know what I mean? So like, you may not like the way that that she's talking to him and that she talks to other people, but he does. And like you kind of bringing up the beta thought process. Like he kind of likes being pushed around. He likes being kind of like.
He didn't
bullied.
go buy his own house.
Right.
He inherited
So
a house.
the girl that likes him he's not interested in her because she's not bullying and playing around with him and being annoying the way that Nikki is.
Right.
So he's in love with Nikki. And that's it. So it's part of like he's lonely, he's sad, he finds this girl that he likes, that he's in love with, to the point where he's rehearsing it at restaurants. And just being like this general, like trying to be the lover boy approach while the other guy's like, what are you doing?
The guy that likes her?
Yeah,
That one?
the
Yeah.
other guy. The only other like dude in the film that's like in the friend group that's, you know, kind of relevant. Like the whole situation is very like, well, how do you date a girl? How do you do this? How do you approach a girl? What do you do? And then he does everything wrong, incorrectly, like from start to finish, and then and that's it. That's the whole movie. He does everything wrong. He does everything wrong. He gets his just desserts. There's your movie.
Right.
And it's just
that's
perfectly uncomfortable. I also wanted to make a little side note. It's dark as heck because of the budget. It's like part of his.
I was blaming the cinematographer.
Well, it kind of a little bit.
It's
like,
a cinematographer's job to keep the lighting.
Yeah,
right.
Their budget was so low that literally some of the dark parts of the film, they're like, we did it on purpose. And
that
like
makes
it's
sense.
because of the lighting of the film. I read there's quite a few things that like had to be a certain way due to budget, and it's kind of funny like what they are. Because
Did you read about the glass? They had 3 sheets of sugar glass.
Yes.
And one of them broke on the way there.
Yes.
Another one where it broke, there was a piece of styrofoam on it or something.
Yeah.
And the third one.
Well, my
third one was good.
Every car scene is them sitting in the car with an LCD TV behind them. Like
that's cool. Wow, that's great.
Yeah, all of the scenery in the background when they're actively driving is not actually driving. It's just like a TV outside the window. And just things like that, like things that just
that's a great idea.
Budgetarily speaking, you're like, oh, that's why, because the budget was $750,000.
Is that what it was?
It was nothing. It was less than $1 million, and it made
$443 million.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It surpassed. I just read it. It surpassed. It is now the highest grossing movie with a budget of less than $1 million.
Wow, that's impressive.
It surpassed something. I'll find it eventually. But like everything about it was a smashing success because it had such a low budget that like everybody was a nobody that was hired. All of the like, there's so many things about the way that it's filmed. There's a couple scenes with Nikki where she's in the dark. They paint pupils on her eyelids.
Yeah, right.
Just to like not have to do any CGI work.
Yeah,
that's smart.
My favorite fun fact, in the scene when it's nighttime and she's got the flowers in front of her face and she's like running, like she's like walking sideways kind of weird around the bed. That's a stunt double that's a ballerina.
Oh.
They hired a ballerina to basically like move a certain way for her, so the flowers are in front of her face so they wouldn't have to like rotoscope her head onto this ballerina's head.
Old school. That's old school.
So they just put flowers in front of her face, and you know what? Yeah. It worked.
Yeah.
It freaked me out. I did not like it. I said,
unsettling.
"Ew, I don't like this."
But that was another problem. Well, first of all, speaking of uncomfortableness, he had a scene up there with the party.
Yeah.
And when she sits down and just starts laughing, and you see his uncomfort, that I could relate to. Being with somebody that nobody else really wants around. That's pretty cool. But like a lot of the crazy stuff she does, it just doesn't make any sense.
Well,
it's not supposed
like that little
to.
like that story she tells there about the incest Hansel and Gretel thing, and why would she make him a cat sandwich? That doesn't make any why.
Right.
Or when she's walking around with the flowers and stuff, it just doesn't make any.
So
I don't like it. I don't like that.
There's a lot of this movie that plays into the shock value, like the cat, like.
Yeah, but that's
really
it.
Make a lot of sense.
We talked about this stuff before. Just shock for just shock is not. It's not good.
Well, you're right, and a lot of the time,
I keep looking at the back of your head.
So, but like, think about the first Halloween movie. Like, there's a scene in there where it's mentioned that Michael ate the dog.
Right.
Like that doesn't go anywhere. That doesn't add anything to him because he's already creepy thing. Before you even get to that part, he's standing in the middle of broad daylight watching Lori. Like he's already got the creep factor. So like adding the fact that he eats a dog is supposed to like kind of give
more
you
monstrify him.
Yeah.
Right.
So to have her like, because at this point she's very clearly like obsessed with him, and she brought the cat back and was like playing with it, and then she's like, he tells her like, this is wrong, stop doing that, you can't stop acting weird. To have the dinner scene about how he wanted to be like a food critic, so to like it was kind of set up for him to experience something like that, but it's just in there for you to be like, what's going on with her,
Right.
and to kind of question. Oh, because it doesn't work because we're not ever questioning whether or not it's her or if it's some possessed creature inside her. We, as the audience, already know that. He's the one who's flip-flopping between it. So for us, it's too much frosting on a piece of cake.
Mm-hmm.
For him, I guess it can be like a tipping point that he chooses the wrong side of.
There's a fan theory that she was, and the actress agrees with this, she's possessed by the spirit of the cat that died.
Oh my God.
Hilarious. It surpassed Enter the Dragon as the highest grossing film with a budget of under $1 million.
That a Bruce
Wow,
Lee
Enter
film?
it is. It's
sorry.
the Bruce Lee movie.
But I literally had to find it. I was like, somewhere. Give me a second. I know it's in here.
But so to put my perspective in now, because you both said some stuff that I wanted to touch on, and I did not keep notes. But you said, Mrs. CheeseFilm, that
That's me.
she was an asshole to him, and he liked her, and that I could relate because you were also an asshole. I understand what you're saying, like the whole edginess, kind of alternative girl.
Well, it's leaning into part of what I thought really worked with Nikki as a character is it really leaned into like, is this friendship or is this flirting?
Well, I'm about to get to that.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
Because there's a big that nobody's bringing up. I've not seen anybody bring this up. And it's the whole opener of the film where he's rehearsing with his friend on how to ask her out. And he tells him that, like, when I moved to this town, you were there for me. You helped me. You were the only person I could really rely on. Like, there is genuine connection he's feeling towards her. And then when we finally meet her, she is, flirting with him, quote unquote. But like, it's, friendly flirting, like how a friend group would. Like you've done it, I've done it, he's done. We've all been flirtatious with our friends before. The problem is that he loves her in more than just a friend way, and
Right.
and because we get to see him open up to his friend about how he does feel about her, and it's not just I think you're pretty, I think you're sexy. It's I'm connected and attracted to you as a person too, not just because you're pretty.
Right.
Which is, I think, in a point to his favor as to where this all didn't start out of malice. It wasn't I want the hot girl to like me. It's
Right.
I want my friend to like me more than anybody else in the world because I like her more than everybody else in the world.
Right. He just said it wrong.
Well, the problem with it is that it's a monkey's paw wish. It's not.
Be
It's
careful
not
what you wish
Yeah,
for.
it's never gonna be what you want it to be. It's gonna be she loves you more than every single other person on the planet, and that is not what you meant. You didn't want her to stand there in her living room all day long, going to the bathroom on herself, unmoving until
Right.
you got home.
Right.
But that's what she did because that's what you didn't tell her not to. You said just stay here, and she just stood there.
Right.
Then there was.
I do like though when his friend breaks the thing. I wish for $1 billion, and
Yeah.
it just starts
Falls
falling
from
out of the air.
That is funny.
That was
That
good.
was one of those things where it's, I kind of wanted to see like what was going to go wrong for him. You know what I mean? Like what would have gone wrong? Like what, like we were talking about earlier today. Like if I just wished for $1 billion, like Ben was like, it would crash the GDP.
Well,
Like-
yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
Like
over-
something would go wrong. Like something would happen to where it would basically just mess up everything.
There
the
was this
value of the
kid
dollar goes
show
down.
back in the day, and it was live action, and this one guy wished for all the money in the world. So then all the money in the world comes to him. So like the mayor of the town's like, all right, we're going to start using these things for money instead. And it all goes to his house because he wished for all the money in the world. So you can have
You
no
could-
more
like
money.
no one
Yeah.
can have any
I don't
money
remember
but
how
him.
it ends, but
Yeah.
that's the only thing I remember.
And I think throughout the thing, because she drops him off, or he drops her off, he breaks the wish, and then she starts, hey,
Right.
don't leave me, right? And they almost have sex, but they don't. He's like, oh, she's getting weird. I don't know what's going on. Because she's reacting
Right, and I was
secondarily
thinking
to be in there.
that's why I was okay. So if she's trapped in there, and we keep seeing that sometimes, that's kind of cool. But it doesn't really work that way.
Well, no, it does work that way because
No, I mean throughout the rest of the movie.
it every now and again she'll flash to this like panic attack of trying to push her way away from Bear and like what the hell's going on, and it builds up to the climax of being she's asleep, don't wake her up, please kill me.
Yeah, we've never been together.
Right. Like it's
Like-
never been me, it's her. Like it's an
Yeah.
entity.
Yeah.
And that right there, I think that's the moment, cuz up until this point you can give plausible deniability to him in that situation. Obviously he's not clearly thinking about it. We keep flashing back to the night he broke the thing. They keep doing the quick jumps back and forth in the same scene, kind of showing him that he's like, is this real? Did this really happen? Is this like what's going on? And then like he kind of starts believing in it. The relationship takes off and she's like, look, kill me. It's not been me. And he goes, what's so wrong with being in a relationship with me? And that, I think, is the moment
That you lose all hope.
it's
Yeah,
like,
right.
yeah, there's no coming back from this
He's
now.
irredeemable.
You're,
Yeah.
You've become the villain of the story that you were destined to be.
Yeah.
Like it's like you said, there's nothing more. There's no sympathy I can give you for how this ends. And even when it comes to the ending,
And he doesn't
He
shoot
chickens
himself.
out.
Yeah.
he not only does
And
he
he's
not
going to start throwing himself or vomiting the pills.
purging the
yeah.
stuff he did, because he and somebody else pointed this out on the internet. He took those pills not to set her free, but to get out of the situation for himself. He did
Yeah.
it
Set
himself.
himself free.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
he
he's
was
a
done
little-
with it. He didn't want. It was
Yeah,
too much.
he is.
His friends died. The other girl confessed that she loved him, and he's so inwardly selfish that
yes,
like,
exactly.
what else is there for me? You know, like
Yeah, he's
I don't want to
childish.
deal with this anymore. And that's what he keeps saying to her: is you need to start being normal. You got to
Yeah,
start
stop-
acting normal. I
stop
want
the
normal
weird
Nikki.
stuff.
And like that, it's like objectively, like you wrong A, but B, like you're the one who did this. Like
Right.
this is the consequences of your actions, and now you 100% know that this is what you did.
Well, and he keeps woe is meing it. Everything's
Yes,
a woe
he
is
does.
me moment.
Oh my
Like,
god.
I'm a big whiner baby because Nikki won't date me. Now I'm a big whiner baby because Nikki is dating me, but she's weird. Now I'm a big whiner baby because I'm in a relation, like Nikki's in a relationship with me, but real Nikki doesn't want to be in a relationship with me. Like,
Mhm.
I'm stuck with all this weirdness, and like everybody's telling me this is bad and to take her to the hospital. I actively don't do that.
refuse to.
No,
Just
like
straight up
I
refuse to.
actively do not do that. And then woe is me. Everything about my life is bad, so therefore you should feel bad for me. And it's, I mean, exactly what it should be, which is annoying, and I want to punch him in the
it
face.
is.
Like, and it's
And if this was 50, 60 years ago, she would have just got a lobotomy, and he could have a mistress.
hate to hear it.
Yeah,
That's what they used to do, man.
but she does
terrible.
a great job in this. Like
No, she does do a good job.
Yeah.
She's a good actress. She's
Yeah.
gonna probably have a pretty good career.
I hope this
He
picks
could be
up.
all right too. Are we gonna get in trouble for this? Because I love it. You know, I love video, but yeah, I just don't like it.
This
I
is
don't think what's his
commentary.
name
This
has a
Why-
future.
why,
The
why would
director.
we get in trouble?
Well, because they don't like it's copywritten and all. The fair use thing that happened 10 years ago, where it's like, where's the fair use, where you could use.
Oh.
Yeah, we're doing
media
a critique
in
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get
Sony
pinched
at
on
the
it.
very least, and I don't come for me, Sony. We had a Ghostbusters episode, and we had in the background of us talk. It was us front and center frame,
Yeah.
and on the TV behind us was the trailer of.
No, it was the
Afterlife.
movie.
Was it the movie?
It was on Netflix. So it was-
Yeah.
And it got taken down.
And I then had to blur the whole thing behind us.
Yeah.
I fought it, and they said, if you fight this again, we'll remove your whole channel. And I said, all right, well then.
You win.
I won't. And look, I love Ghostbusters. I will happily talk about it, but I'm not gonna
Well, it's a
play this game with
it's a
you.
commentary,
right.
and Curry Barker is a YouTuber. You know,
Well,
so
yeah.
like
Yeah,
part of
right.
me is like, I feel like if anybody's gonna be chill about it, it's gonna be that
Well, but
guy.
I
there's
would
like,
think
other
that, but there's
channels that
other people are
True,
involved in that
true,
too, and they're
true.
like,
well, it
bitches.
is Focus Features. That's true.
But
And
like, there's
Blumhouse.
other channels who doing critiques on this movie, have the movie in the whole video, right?
Yeah.
and they're fine,
Okay.
you know. And I get, you know, like I can't get monetized from YouTube for this because I've got it in there, but like, so I mean,
Yeah,
when-
just don't take the video down, man.
yeah, don't
Yeah.
punish me with my measly 200 people watching, and not these guys.
To add to your discussion about E.T., I also just read that it grossed over $100 million domestically every day for 55 consecutive days, the most of
Wow.
any independent film, surpassing The Passion of the Christ.
Wow.
Because The Passion of the Christ,
Oh.
it made it 48 days of over $1 million.
Passion of the Christ is the Mel Gibson one.
Yeah.
The 2004 one, yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty good too.
It, you know, so we
I like
watched
it's.
it.
I like that in Apocalypto were in dead languages, and then when we watched it with subtitles
Mhm.
Uh,
and stuff. But I still think that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and so I rewatched it with Paulie one movie night, and Courtney came home on us watch. And I don't know if
He's
you-
talking about The Passion of the Christ. Right?
Right.
because he was like, "Well, I want to watch that," and I was like, "Okay, this is a strange
Wonder
pick.
why.
We're in
Yeah,
the middle
it
of
is.
watching Disney movies, so okay." And then it starts, and it's in
Aramaic or something.
yeah, or I don't know what
I forgot what it
Latin,
was too.
something not English. And he goes, "Is the whole movie going to be in subtitles?" And I said, "Well, yeah." And he, like 30, 45 minutes in, you know, I'm like, "Do you want me to turn it off?" Because he went silent. I thought he was either sleeping. He's like, "No," and he was like really into it, and ended up really liking the movie. And
It gets
asking
pretty
about, like,
intense at the end too.
yeah, it's yeah, and he's like,
Don't
well,
spoil
why
it.
did he?
Don't spoil
hang
what happens
himself?"
to Jesus at the end of that.
Yeah, you watch Passion of the Christ to find out what happens to Jesus. But
Poor
he was
guy.
because and like we had a little commentary about the whole situation. It was kind of interesting that somebody who refuses to watch a movie in black and white watched the
Yeah,
entire
right.
movie in a whole nother language.
You know what gets me is when these idiot brothers of yours have English on, plain English like I'm speaking, with the subtitles on, but they won't watch a foreign movie.
That bothers me too.
Shut up, man.
It bothers me even more when they watch anime
Yeah.
subtitled without the dubs, but won't
Right.
watch any movie.
Yojimbo.
Yeah, they won't watch Yojimbo or Senjiro. None of
Right.
that. So it's kind of I don't know. It's a little lame.
It is.
Uh,
you know, I don't like what. Did you guys see ABCs of Death?
No.
It's good.
Is it
You
good?
guys would like it. They're real short vignettes, and they're good, well made, by 26 different directors. And a lot of it's not in English. And the horror I don't like watching subtitles for. So I like that Guillermo del Toro one.
Yeah.
I didn't watch on purpose because it really takes me out of it, and I don't get the same suspense.
Well,
But they're usually pretty damn good.
because it's hard to watch a movie, a horror movie and you got to read the
Yeah.
subtitles and then you got to see what's going on. And you got to go
Right.
back down to the subtitles. I understand that, and that was I had a big worry with Martyrs for that. But Martyrs is a lot.
It's
more
way more.
visual.
That's like more of a dramatic kind of thing.
Well, that too, but like there's a lot of no dialogue, visual
Right.
horror elements that
Yeah,
are going
right.
on in that movie that just
Yeah.
kind of keep your jaw agape. And like, cause like when we watch Solo, all the whole movie is nothing but telling stories, and like the horror aspects of it revolve around the story you're watching. So like you can kind of, that kind of works, but it's also not the same kind of
Mm-hmm.
horror,
Right.
and not a movie I think we'll ever cover on the show.
Yeah. Mostly what I'm thinking of are supernatural.
Yeah.
And
Well, but we watched
that-
Ring. We watched.
you
that-
watch Ringu.
Yeah, and that one.
I don't
kinda
ever
worked.
need to see that movie. It's like the Magnificent Seven. I saw the American one. It was so good. I don't want to bother watching the other one.
It's. I kind of liked it better because our Ring is made in like 2003,
Something like that.
and it feel like I'm not a big early 2000s horror fan because a lot of those early 2000s
Yeah.
horror movies feel the exact same way, and they're
Yep.
always like super edgy, and they've got the quick cuts and the way it's colored. Like, it's a
Yeah.
very green movie.
It is very green.
Which is
Super
wild
green.
because the
Yeah.
man would go on to do 3 of my all-time favorite movies, period. And I find it to be absolutely hilarious that it's the same man.
Isn't it Gore Verbinski or
It's
something?
Gore Verbinski
Yeah.
who did the Pirates of the Caribbean
Right.
movies.
Yeah. I remember that. I don't. It was 2003, might be right, but we were at a party at my in-laws' house, and it was too loud, and somebody had that on the TV, and I was like, and I had to take care of an infant because we were at my in-laws, so that's my job. And I was looking at it, I'm like, man, this looks really cool. Then they show the tape,
Yeah.
and I'm like, that's what sold me, is that bizarre-ass tape.
Yeah.
I
The
loved
tape,
it.
The tape is the
Especially
seller
the
for them.
woman brushing her hair,
Yeah.
and you see her face in the mirror.
Mom, yeah.
It's
Oh,
off.
Ring is good. I
Oh,
love
it's
the Ring.
good. Yeah, it is damn good.
But the Japanese Ringu movie kind of focuses more on the detective-y
Yeah, and I like that about it
version
too.
of it. Like,
Yeah.
it's not as
Yeah,
oh, there's a ghost coming after you. It's
With
more
the
of
scary skeletons.
investigating what happened to this girl,
right.
Right.
as opposed to
Yeah, love that part of it.
this is coming for you.
There's another one. I can't remember the name of it. I just found out about it today. It's from like 2022. That's like a mystery that has some kind of weirdness going on at the end. The guy didn't spoil it. It was you ever watch Ghost Pirate Entertainment guy?
Ghost
No.
Pirate.
He's got a real eye patch and a bunch
that's
of
cool.
crap in his face.
Huh. No.
But he's got good takes on stuff. And like I wanted to watch something and I didn't know what to watch, and he didn't spoil it, so I don't know what it's really about. And it's a one-word title. You guys are not going to help me figure this
Yeah,
out
so unfortunately,
because I don't have
no
enough
idea.
information to give. But I think that's cool. Great way to do it is mystery,
Yeah.
and you solve it, like that. I just watched one. It was a ghost movie. I don't remember what it was, and now I can't remember the main actress's name. But trying to figure stuff out. Like, she's a ghost debunker
Oh, cool.
in like 1900.
Oh, super cool.
Yeah, so all this kind of equipment is, like this kind of camera.
Right.
It was pretty good. And then it had a ghost in it. Very cool.
But
But there's no ghost in Obsession. It's
Well, it
she's
could be.
just a effed
could
up
be.
person.
It
Because
feels
there's
it feels like
definitely
a
a
ghost.
dynamic in there. There's definitely a split
possession.
dynamic. You just watched a movie kind of where there's something weird going on too.
I be watching a lot of movies.
No, what was it? It was they're in a house, like the lady in the dress, death lady, was across the way. It was a mom and her 2 kids, and she gets trapped in the other side of the mirror.
Are they black?
and- yeah,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh,
The Woman in the Yard,
The
something
woman
like
in the
that.
yard. Yeah, the woman in the yard.
yeah. we
Oh,
just
that was so
recently
good.
saw
I liked the woman in the yard. That was really good.
That does look pretty good.
It's
I haven't
good.
seen it yet, but it
It's,
did look intriguing.
It's really good. I really like it. Yes, that one was really good. I literally in my head was like, we'll get there. One of the many movies where there's a mother and 2 kids and somebody gets trapped in a mirror. Like, unfortunately,
Yeah.
there's a lot of those.
We
Yeah.
just spent like all of last week, every night, watching a different movie.
Awesome.
And it was really cool because like I would pick a movie she hadn't seen, we haven't seen, I haven't seen, and we watched The Game.
The game was pretty good.
With Michael Douglas?
Michael Douglas.
That is my least favorite David Fincher movie.
You know
Really?
what's hilarious is that Courtney said it was all right, but it's not as good as Seven.
Yeah.
And,
Seven is
not.
my jam, dude. I love
I think I like
Seven.
Alien 3 more than I like that.
Oh, no way.
It was kind of
It's
like
not
this.
that
Like, a lot of
bad.
stupid stuff happens that really it just can't happen.
Well,
And there's
Granted.
too many people. There really was a thing too. This society, like these people would leave cards around, and they really had a club. I don't remember the name of it in real life, and they didn't screw with your life like this, but there would be like weird clues, and then you'd have to follow it, and then there would be a real thing, and then people started taking it too seriously,
Oh.
and it kind of became a cult,
Oh,
and then a lot of people
never good.
forgot about it. But
unless it's the cult of CheeseFilm.
yeah, that's the only good one.
The only good cult. That's so funny.
What we also watched 12 Angry Men.
The black and white one.
Yeah, was there another one?
Yeah, there is. There's
Okay,
a
no,
couple,
so
but
no, there's
yeah,
not
the
another
good
one.
one.
Yeah, cool.
I only knew the black and white one. Then we watched War of the Worlds, the
Which one?
Tom
I haven't
Cruise
seen
one.
that one.
I was gonna watch that the other day, probably the same time.
Let me tell you something.
I like
Okay.
it.
War of the Worlds, the original War of the Worlds, is one of my favorite classic sci-fi movies.
Yeah,
It's
it
one of
was
my
great.
favorite sci-fi movies. One of my favorite movies. I love War of the Worlds.
I love the sounds in that.
The first one?
I love them. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. That and like The Day the Earth Stood Still. I love these movies. I saw them at my grandparents' house on a Saturday night at like 10 o'clock at night. They had them on DVD. I put them on. Perfect time to watch something like that, especially when you're like 11 to 13 years old.
Yeah, right.
The Steven Spielberg, Tom Cruise, War of the Worlds is phenomenally good.
It is.
And it gets a lot of hate, and I don't get it.
I don't get
It's
it either.
Fantastic.
It is. And they got tripods.
They're tripods, which is something they couldn't do in the original one.
Right. And like that eye that comes down, they do that in the original and then this one too. I love that.
Yeah,
It's
I liked
cool as
that
hell.
one. I liked that a lot.
And
Yeah, we watched all kinds
they
of
die the
movies.
same way. Like it's
Yeah.
done very faithfully. But the sound those giant tripods make, that
horn. Yeah.
it drops your stomach.
It's great.
Terrifying.
And I think it's designed to make people run so that they can see them
And
and eliminate them
Yeah.
like a predator.
I also
Very
like
cool.
how there's no explanation for why they're doing this. They're just
Yeah,
doing this.
right.
And they do that in the first one too. They just come to Earth and they're like, "Hey, we're here to fight you."
I like in the book too, though. They have cannons shooting them.
On the planet Mars.
Right, and then a
Sheesh.
year later, things start happening.
But I think that's. I did. Somebody broke this down on the internet too. It's like white horror when what historically white people have done to other.
Oh, like colonization kind of stuff.
That's what gets us.
That's what white horror is.
Is that it's
Somebody doing it to us.
Yeah, and,
That's pretty cool.
I think of all movies, that fits it probably the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
And what else did we
Probably.
watch recently?
I'm gonna be so honest. I don't really remember. I've enjoyed watching the movies with you, but we've watched a lot of them.
Because you showed me one too that I hadn't seen, that I liked, and I can't remember what it was.
Awesome. I don't remember.
I can't remember.
I have the memory of a gnat.
Was it a monster movie?
It was. No. Was it The Long Walk?
So we watched
The
The
new
Long
one?
Walk.
Yeah, we
I read
watched The
the
Long Walk.
story.
That one was tough.
Oh
that was
my
a
God.
tough watch.
Why?
It's sad. That's
Oh.
So
all, yeah.
okay, so do you know the premise of the story?
He's
Yeah, I read the story.
Well, so you get it's that. So
Uh-huh.
it's
Hey, does the guy keep walking at the end?
yeah.
That's cool.
He
Good.
does. Dystopian society. One person from all 50 states comes to do this long walk to
Right.
get people back in, to show that hard work pays off, and there's no finish line. You get 3 strikes and you die.
Right.
And I was telling Courtney, I was like, this is a really good movie because you got people you don't really like starting out, you got people you do really like starting out, but by the time we get into the third act, you're gonna like every single one of them, and every other single person's gonna die, and you're gonna be left with one person, and it's gonna be hard. And it was really well done. I really like, and Mark Hamill being the major in that.
Mhm.
I
Yep.
think he was well used in this
That was
because
cool.
he's got very little screen time, but when he's there, you're not like, oh, it's Mark Hamill. Like,
Yeah,
you
right.
grow to hate him. You grow to hate him.
Yeah,
And then we watched something else. The Mummy. We watched the new Mummy.
The new
movie.
Mummy movie.
what's his name? David Cronin's.
Yes. Yes.
The Evil
What-
Dead Mummy.
Lee Cronin.
Lee Cronin. Yeah.
Lee Cronin's the mummy. Rough.
Uh,
I have. Yeah, it's Evil Dead
it's an Evil Dead
with
movie.
with a mummy twist, if you will.
And that I
I've
say
only
that
heard,
because
I only heard one review of it and it wasn't very good.
As long as
It
you,
wasn't
I mean,
bad,
You
but it
don't go
wasn't-
into it thinking it's a mummy movie. I
Don't
think it's
watch
And
gonna
that
be-
was the thing.
Yeah,
that
like,
was the
if-
main thing.
Go into it like you're watching an Evil Dead movie. And it's
Yeah.
gonna be
And
great.
you'll love
they
it.
might have said it was like an Evil
Yeah,
Dead movie.
because it's in the Evil Dead universe.
well,
Oh.
it's
Okay.
Yeah,
not
right.
technically in the Evil Dead
Hypothetically,
universe.
it's in the Evil Dead universe, and that's a lot how this mummy curse acts. So if you go into it like, okay, this is like the Evil Dead, then you're gonna have a great time. If
Uh-huh.
you go into it like this is the mummy, you're gonna be like, huh?
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh, maybe I'll watch it then.
Oh, that was pretty good. I don't remember what we
That
watched.
Tom Cruise mummy movie was really stupid, but it was fun.
Fair.
It didn't make any sense, but it was fun.
Man, I don't remember what we watched, but that's okay. I'm sure I'll remember after this.
Yeah, leave it to after this.
When
and
you
then
put
we'll
like when you go
remember.
to edit it later tonight, just or later in the next couple of days, just put like asterisk. It was this movie. Like
And I hate that because I did like the movie and I cannot remember what it
well,
was.
because usually it's a horror movie, and I don't think it was a horror movie this time.
I don't remember if it was or not.
Because I think I tried really hard to make it not a horror movie.
Because it's going to be rigor mortis.
That's right. It was
Rigor
good.
mortis?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I want to watch Rigor Mortis so bad.
It's,
We should do Rigor Mortis. on
Yeah.
this. So Rigor Mortis is one of the only kung fu horror movies,
Wow.
and it
That's
is
not a
pretty
Shaw
cool.
Brothers movie.
So I like it. So
'Cause, the
it
Shaw
in
Brothers
Japanese?
have a.
I think it's in Korean,
Okay.
Do you know who the Shaw Brothers are?
maybe.
They're a Hong Kong studio, and they have. There's a whole bunch of kung fu movies, and they're very. Have you seen Kill Bill?
Yes,
What Kill Bill is like parodying and homaging is these type of movies
heard.
with the quick cuts and the guy from Kill Bill is in these movies, and they've got a horror kung fu movie with a mummy in it. And it's kind of funny, but to touch on the mummy being an Evil Dead film is I got that from somebody on the internet, and I like the theory a lot because the way the Evil Dead universe works can incorporate a whole bunch of different like Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street and stuff.
I've seen something where they're talking about Jason Voorhees as a Deadite.
Yeah, like she reads the Necronomicon and summons him back. But I like how Courtney, when we were watching it, was like, well, I guess it's an Evil Dead movie with like where like zombies have like superpowers, and I was like, they're not zombies in the Evil Dead. X, that's what it was.
Yeah,
That's
X was
what it
pretty good.
Yeah, I was like, give me a minute, I'll remember it.
I
Wasn't a fan of X.
that was one I was glad nobody walked in on when I was watching.
absolutely
beginning of it.
Felt that.
absolutely, yeah.
And I haven't
that?
seen the other two yet, but I want to.
Oh, we also have not. That's on our movie watch
yeah.
list.
Here, put this on your stupid movie watch list because I already told you to watch this.
Oh,
1941.
1940.
I just watched the Steven Spielberg
Yeah.
comedy movie. I just watched Quentin Tarantino talking about it,
Mhm.
and maybe because we're the same age-ish, about he's got like the same take I do on it, and I love that movie. And you're gonna love Dan Aykroyd in it.
Okay.
Love.
Did John Williams do the score for that?
He did the score for every Steven Spielberg movie except for The Color Purple.
That's crazy.
Does that answer your question?
Well, yeah, it does. So, I guess we're kind of getting a little off
I
track.
was gonna say, so to take it
of
back to
course,
obsession.
that's our thing.
I have some fun obsession fun facts.
Yes, hit us with some fun facts.
My favorite one so far is that Curry Barker voiced the customer service
Oh yeah,
representative
yeah,
when he called about the One Wish Willow. That was just Curry Barker on the phone.
right. But that's another thing. That's her screaming in the background. Is she there or is she in her?
Yes.
Okay, that works too.
That was. I mean, she seems to be in like a secondary realm. Is my thought process. Right.
Well, I thought this thing where he said she's in some kind of purgatory thing, and
Yeah.
it's not pleasant.
Right.
Yeah,
And
the sunken place.
But
So
they
when-
didn't stick it in the movie enough.
when the creature in her body is asleep, she gets access to her body again.
Uh-huh.
Is what I'm understanding, but she only gets it when the thing is asleep. Anyway, what else? So the guy who plays Bear
Mhm.
for when they filmed the trivia night actually does wear contact lenses, and he forgot them, so that whole scene he can only see about 20 feet in front of his face, like the entire scene.
That's a good
Which I
fact.
think is funny.
That one's fun.
The film completed in 20 days, with additional reshoots bringing the total shoot to 26 days total.
wow.
That makes sense because it's a real indie kind of movie.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there's not a whole lot of locations or anything like that, or real over-the-top special effects or anything.
Yeah.
So I can believe that, but to have a indie project be completed that quickly
Right.
and be this good, in my opinion, I give props to that.
So with the budget being $750,000, they did a Midnight Madness premiere at the Toronto International Film Festival on September 5th of 2025.
Right.
And there was a 24-hour bidding war between different companies to purchase the rights to the film, and Focus Features ended up winning for over $15 million
I'd have been kicking myself
to acquire the rights to that film.
We don't want that.
Several distributors pursued the film, including A24 and Neon. But Focus Features ended up being the one that bought it.
I'm kind of surprised that this wasn't an A24 movie.
Well,
I am
could
and
have
I'm
been.
not. I just saw an A24 movie that wasn't so great. I think I stopped watching it.
There's a couple.
It's kind of
and I love A24, and
Me too.
There's still a couple.
Well, there's still just a studio that's putting stuff out.
Right.
They don't. They're letting people make their movie. They're not making the movie themselves.
Right.
I also read that the girl that plays Nikki doesn't like horror movies.
They had her watch, what was it, Hereditary?
Hereditary, and she ran out of the room.
No.
That's hilarious. We should do Hereditary.
Are you kidding me?
Happily, Queen.
Yeah.
Especially us
I know
three.
that movie backwards and forwards already.
I saw that movie once.
Oh, well, I've seen it like 65 times.
I believe
I
I've
love
only
it.
seen
It was
once,
amazing.
and it has stayed with me since
Yeah,
the
it
movie
does.
theater.
That is a comfort Courtney movie watch.
Yeah, a little
unfortunately.
weird, isn't it?
It's
a little
I
weird.
be doing that. I have a couple weird
It's a lot
comfort
weird.
movies. Yeah, I have a problem. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, he's right there.
Let's see what.
Well, okay,
else?
so and this is something I kind of want to introduce to the show. It's kind of like a little trivia or a little guess game. There is an actor in Hereditary which is one of Courtney's favorite films,
Oh man,
who is in
I don't know
one of
their-
my favorite films,
I don't know their names.
who is in a movie about Satan. Who is this actor?
Oh, I know who this is.
Gabriel Byrne.
Yeah, it's Gabriel Byrne.
Yeah.
Are you talking about End of Days?
Or Devil, I think it's. Is it Devil? No,
No,
Devil's
it's
the
End of
one
Days, where he
with
plays the
elevator.
devil,
He plays
and
the
he
devil.
punches his hand all the way through Udall Kier's face.
Yeah. I didn't have my
You like End of
trivia
Days?
cards down here, but
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've seen it.
It's pretty decent. It's more, it's pretty good. I
Yeah.
like it.
It's fine. It's fine.
I watched a special feature on that, and they shot it in Los Angeles, and there's a helicopter shot that goes through the city, and they just replace buildings with New York City buildings
That's
digitally, and it's flawless.
Due to the film's low budget, Curry Barker and Taylor Clemens took 3D scans of all the film's locations in pre-production to create digital models of every set, allowing them to use a virtual camera to pre-plan every shot in the film for the film in advance in order to not waste film.
That's a good
smart.
idea. Yeah,
Pre-production is very, very important.
it is, and you should have a script.
And one of
completed one.
The big things they teach. Well, I guess they taught me in film school is so when you got your script and you do your script breakdown, then there's a camera breakdown for everything you're doing too,
Right.
Which is different than storyboarding, and it's a lot of webbing in movie making. It's not just let's get a camera and go outside and
Right.
Make
Hope for the best.
Right. Like Lucid Dreams was.
well, he had scripts. He did have scripts. The problem was these were his first times
Yeah,
getting
right.
things going.
Right.
I still think the project is a good idea, and I'm
It's a
happy
great
to
idea,
come
and
back to
Tom Segura stole it. And his Bad Thoughts show
Mhm.
is basically Lucid Dreams, and it's good. I think it's cool.
So at the beginning of the episode, we brought up Teen Wolf, right? Is the one we brought up?
Yeah, right. And you said some guy's name.
Lyndon Ashby. Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently he was a sheriff in the show that ran from 2011
okay.
to 2017. So not the movie. Lyndon Ashby, I had the pleasure of meeting a couple weekends ago. Well, actually, you, Miss French, met him first.
Did I?
Surprise!
Surprise me! I don't know who this person is.
He played Johnny Cage in the original Mortal Kombat.
He
movie.
hugged me. I got a hug.
Yeah, he's a sweet
In the
guy.
original okay.
Yeah, so that was Johnny. He was also Wyatt Earp in Wyatt Earp.
Which Wyatt Earp? Not the Kevin Costner one,
Let me pull it up.
because Kevin Costner plays Wyatt Earp in the Kevin Costner Wyatt Earp.
No, I'm wrong. It's Wyatt Earp, but he's not him. It is the Kevin Costner one.
Oh, okay.
He plays Morgan Earp. I guess his brother.
Yeah. Tombstone's great though. You don't like westerns, but you would probably.
I
want to
watch Tombstone.
It's good.
I've seen enough
I've
of it.
seen
It's
a
kinda
lot of
got me onto
Tombstone,
it.
yeah.
Gene
I'll be your
Hackman's in
Huckleberry.
this. Yeah. I just was looking at Doc Holliday in this. Is Dennis Quaid, by the way, one of your actors.
Dennis Quaid.
But yeah, so we got the pleasure of meeting a lot of the cast for the original Mortal Kombat movie and the director of Mortal Kombat, Mr. Paul Anderson.
They were
Not-
all
Oh,
very,
really? You met that guy?
Yeah,
Paul
I
Anderson.
got his
Yeah.
They were all,
Paul W. Anderson, not Paul Thomas Anderson.
Right.
they were all very chill. I liked them a lot.
This is the
Mortal
first.
Kombat's a good movie. It's okay.
Listen, so this is something and everybody who was coming up to these people all said they liked it better than the remakes and all that because obviously they're the Mortal Kombat fans of that Mortal Kombat.
I like
But,
the remake too. That was good.
I was talking with Robin Shue, who played Liu Kang, and he kept saying like it doesn't drag. There's no
There's
waste
no
in this
filler.
movie. There's no filler at all. Like you got your opening 30 minutes and then an hour of combat.
Right.
Like it gives you Mortal Kombat.
Right.
And there are some things where you're like, okay, well, this could have been, done better, or this could have been this, or that could have been that. But like, it's a movie from 1995. Like,
Yeah.
that's not uncommon.
Right.
I watched it because there was nothing left to watch. So I'm like, I'll watch this. It has special effects in it. I'll check it out. And it's pretty decent.
But the
Because I don't like the game.
You don't like the game?
Not really.
You gotta like the game. You gotta play the game in order to like the game. Because
Right.
if you don't, it's not fun to lose.
Yeah.
Right.
Constantly.
But Paul did a commentary on the Arrow 4K, which I had, and we had him sign it and all that. It's the first and only one he did for that movie. And I haven't gotten to see it yet, but I'm very excited to. But the 4K transfer of that movie is very good.
Really?
It looks really, really good. And what's funny about it is that a couple of them were supposed to do the commentary too, but they just couldn't get the time to do it.
That's too bad.
So I'm very looking forward to that. And it literally just came out the weekend before Knoxville's Fanboy. So we had a lot of people bringing it in to get these people to sign it, and it was nice.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I guess we'll wrap it up here.
I watched.
I have more fun facts. Get
I
out of
watched
here. with that.
Quatermass 2.
Quatermass 2.
Yep.
Wow.
Because I've seen both of those two.
Very
good.
Why do I know that name?
The Quatermass Experiment, and the guy that wrote Halloween 3 wrote it.
Oh.
And I'm like, this is so good. You got to see
Did you
it.
tell me to watch that movie?
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
Quatermass 2 was actually a miniseries. These both have different names in America. The movie version, the American version, is what I saw, and it was very good.
Okay.
Check it out.
What fun facts do you have?
I'm only gonna do two, just so that way, like I
No, you can
call
do
it a
them.
day.
You can do them.
So the one of them is the scene that they had the house party at. They were gonna go back a couple days after filming
That's
to
terrible.
to do some reshoots, and it had burned down in the LA wildfires.
Right.
Oh wow!
That whole
Yeah.
building did. Toast.
I did not
Rip.
know that.
So it's toast, 100%. And then the only other thing was, it's the third highest grossing horror movie
Of all time,
of all time,
Not
Behind what?
surprised.
behind two films by the same person.
John Carpenter,
Nope,
Wes Craven.
nope.
Two horror movies by
Two
the same
horror
guy?
movies by the same person.
By the same director.
By the same
Steven Spielberg?
director.
Oh, he
Nope.
didn't direct Poltergeist.
It was.
Hang on. Because I'm trying to think of that guy's name. Is it a guy?
Uh-huh.
Is he a newer guy?
No.
Like these movies aren't recent.
No. They came out in 1999 and 2002. So, recent-ish.
1999 and 2002. What were big horror movies in?
The third highest grossing original horror film worldwide
Was
after The Sixth Sense and Signs.
Oh.
M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong. Oh yeah.
I like Signs, too. That was pretty good. It got
I-
maligned.
Hate Signs.
Cool, I
It's
like
so
it.
Stupid.
I think that's
It's
all.
not stupid like Obsession. It all makes sense.
It's way worse. No, it doesn't. It makes no sense.
Yeah,
It makes
I
total
think-
sense. Well, it doesn't make sense. Well, it does make sense. Why would you send things a million miles away that is 3/4 what'll kill you?
Why?
Because they're just the pawns. They go clean everything out. Then the aristocracy comes in, and it's all safe.
It kind of Signs in A Quiet Place kind of give me the same, like, I kind of don't like this movie.
I like the first A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
That's the
I
one with
did.
the sound monsters, right?
Yeah, I thought that was a
Jim?
cool idea.
Except when Jim keeps looking at the camera.
Many fans noticed that during the first post-wish scene, while Nikki is in bed, the clock goes from 12:08 to 16:55. This spawned dozens of passionate fan theories and hundreds of analysis videos. However, this was genuinely just a continuity error. Both the director and prop master
Love
stated there was
that.
no meaning whatsoever.
That guy
I
does not
love
have a
that.
24-hour clock. Because that's 4 p.m.
Oh, it's Nikki in bed, so I think it might be at Nikki's house.
Oh, okay.
Nikki
Well, she
doesn't
don't
go
have a
home.
24-hour clock either.
Oh,
We
yeah,
never see
no,
the inside of Nikki's
yes,
home.
you're right. She doesn't ever go home.
That guy, listen, I hate Bear. He's such a lazy,
He does. He sucks.
sweaty, uncomfortable dude. He's a baby. He's a baby man.
Did you read that originally wanted him to be sitting there with the cat in front of him, dead in front of him, and he doesn't know it at first,
Oh my god.
which would
Just accent his.
come around at the end when he's at her feet.
Oh. Yeah, okay. That
should've
would have been
done
a cool
that.
little bookmark.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Also,
And they
what a
were going to have
horrible
it
ending.
where she isn't just screaming at the end. But that was more unsettling, so they went with that. What was she going to do? I
Kill
think she might have
herself?
been kill herself. That is what she was going
Yeah,
to do.
because like, oh my god.
I also wanted to point out in that scene, if you didn't notice it, she had drawn on the dead girl's tattoo on her body.
I did notice that.
And she was wearing.
I
her,
thought she might have cut it out.
and she was wearing her dress.
I didn't notice she was wearing
Yeah,
a
like
dress.
she literally oh, you confessed your love to my boyfriend. I'm going to become you,
Yeah.
and just like
Well,
See,
he
they
like-
should have went with that. They did.
drew
They
the
screwed this
tattoos
movie up, man.
on.
But they did do that.
I didn't notice that. You didn't notice that.
Well, I noticed the tattoo.
A third of the people in this noticed it.
And I mean, I think the biggest thing to keep in mind is the terminology, or like the way the sentence is structured, right? I wish Nikki loved me more than anybody else
in the world.
in the world. So feeding the cat to him and becoming this other girl. She wants to be the only thing
You're right.
he cares about.
Right.
So she's going to get rid of everything else. Oh, you're mourning this cat? Well, we're going to get rid of this cat.
By any means necessary.
By any means necessary. Oh, you have this other friend that happens to be a girl? I'm going to kill her. Oh, you have this other friend that happens to be a guy? I'm going to kill him. Like, it doesn't matter. She wanted to be it.
She was obsessed.
Yeah, she wanted to be it. And that was I think what made it work the way that it did. I do think I agree with Benji in that, like, with CheeseFilm in that, like, feeding the cat is kind of just a shock value thing. Like, oh, I gotta make it spooky somehow. I gotta make
she
it
might have
weird.
said something before the cat, because
She
she
didn't.
brought the cat back in at one point.
Right.
Like, dug it
She
up.
made a memorial.
Right.
He didn't like that. He buried it back outside, or got rid of it. It didn't really specify how he got rid of it. And then I love my little food critic. Let me know how
Yeah.
cat tastes, or whatever it was. Like
it's messed
Yeah.
up.
like maybe in her head she's trying to be a good partner, but again, by being the worst, a terrible obsessed partner.
He got too many chews of that sandwich in without realizing that meat was rancid.
Well,
La, 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 la.
she cooked it right.
I guess so, but like that cat's been dead for a while.
Yeah,
and,
like I mean, depending on
eh.
like how you look at it, that cat's been dead for weeks.
Yeah,
At
how
that
long?
point.
How long?
Yeah, like in my head.
I like that they play with time like that in this movie.
Yeah,
that,
you
like,
can't
there's-
really
we
tell
don't know
how long
this
they've
is
been
going
together.
on.
You can't really tell how long it's been, because it feels like it's been long enough that like they're talking to him about it a whole bunch. Like his friends
Yeah.
and stuff are like, "This has been, like you've been holed up in your house with Nikki, and Nikki's acting weird. This is weird of you." So
Right.
to me, I mean, I would say a week or two before I'm like, "Hey, can I?"
Let me just. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
If you want to watch an obsession movie, watch Fatal Attraction. And
good one.
did you guys ever see Fatal Attraction? It's old. It's from the
I think
80s.
I've seen it.
I'm aware of it. I don't think I've seen it.
All right. Well, Michael Douglas has an affair with Glenn Close,
Yeah.
and it
Is this
isn't
that
just
she
an affair
cooks
for her.
She cooks the dog or something?
She cooks the rabbit. They have a
Yeah,
pet
the rabbit.
rabbit. But listen, they're showing, I think, Michael Douglas coming home or something, and then they show the wife outside through the window with a pot of boiling something. You don't realize it's the rabbit until way after, and it's a big deal. Here's a note. I killed your cat. How was the cat? It's just not the same, man. There's other things that do it better, and I say you watch them instead.
Well,
I'm not obviously young. You guys are, and maybe it's for you guys, but if you want to see it done right, man, there's
so
other
I think
ways
it
to
just
go.
like how that resonated with you really well. This resonates with us really well. I think
Then you guys would lose your mind if you watched Fatal Attraction.
I'll give it a shot. We'll give it. We're not opposed to
yeah,
that.
we really liked it. I also think a thing to keep in mind is that a reason that Obsession got as big as it did is because of social media.
Probably.
Like, it had a very minimal advertising campaign. There was not heavy emphasis on advertising it. It like some sound bite became popular, and I think that's what it was.
And he's a YouTube guy that is now
so like he knows how to
all
utilize social media.
the back rooms, and that bloody one you guys
This
like.
one, I was just about to bring
Yeah.
it up.
Iron Lung.
I think that's great that these guys are
Yeah.
killing it, making under $1 million to make this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Utilizing your audience. You know, like dude has a giant audience. He had 2.4 million views on his last big thing he did on YouTube, and he basically utilized that as a way to make a feature film.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
And so doing that, I think a lot of what made Obsession work so well was the use of social media.
Mm-hmm.
Like a big part of it is what made it so popular. On top of it just being like a very Gen Z horror.
Yeah, I think those three guys are going to be starting a trend, and Hollywood will get it and ruin it. They will get a hold of it and ruin it. But until then, we can enjoy the ride.
Strike while the iron is hot.
Yeah,
exactly.
But I loved Obsession. I thought it was really, really good.
I thought it sucked.
I would give it like a 4.5 out of 5.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
What would you give it?
1.
Wow.
Watch Fatal Attraction.
I would give it a 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
Definitely.
This was a good mix of emotions.
No, I'd give it a 4. I think it was I would watch this again.
Yeah.
When I heard the timbre in your voice on the phone today, I was like, these guys like that movie. So I had to watch some of it again. I'm like, I don't like this movie.
Hey,
wow.
okay.
But hey, yeah, that's what it is. It's all discussion.
That's
all
what it
about
is.
It's what
That's
it
what
is.
it's all about.
And watch me hate Fatal Attraction.
Well, it's got my.
You're not gonna.
I'm just kidding. I think I've seen it. I think I've seen it, and I think I like it.
What's the other one? What's the Kevin Spacey one?
There's an Obsession movie with Kevin Spacey.
What is that one?
I don't know.
American Beauty.
Oh yeah, American Beauty is kind of that way.
Yeah, but it's kind of reversed, where it's he's.
Yeah, and
a
I
kid,
don't think
I believe.
anything-
So what do you know?
Huh?
And she's a kid, isn't she? Isn't she a kid?
Yeah, she's the neighbor kid,
Yeah.
and I don't think anything ever happens, but he is kind of obsessed with her.
No, but he keeps
And he-
fantasizing about it.
Yeah, and he kind of is like having a midlife crisis and ruins his own life.
Woman of the Hour is another good one.
Woman of the Hour.
Woman
Yeah,
of
we
the Hour.
watched it. It's the one with Anna Kendrick about the actual serial killer. On the
Oh,
show.
yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah,
I'm not
like
gonna
if you're
watch
trying
that.
to be super uncomfortable, that's another good one.
Why not? It's a true story.
I seen the show
Wow.
recently. Not I remembered it back in the day, but yeah. And then I heard her talking about it, and I have no interest in that.
Okay.
It's really well done, though. Like, it's really well done.
Well, didn't she do Cocaine Bear too?
I don't think so.
Was Anna Kendrick in Cocaine Bear?
No, she directed it.
Did she direct? Hang on, I'll look that up.
Yeah, I think. And Cocaine Bear was
I
a
hope
true
so.
story that was very cool.
Yes, I hope so. That's awesome.
I think she does that kind of stuff, and she's a good actress too. But
Yeah.
I just don't have any interest in seeing that.
Fair.
We watched the movie about the pressure luck guy. You know about him?
Directed by Elizabeth Banks. Not
Elizabeth Banks. Yeah, you're right.
different person.
This guy went on this game show called The Pressure Luck, but he had taped it for weeks ahead of time, and he knew exactly when to hit the button.
Huh.
And so he was doing it, and it's not cheating just because you're winning. But it was a big controversy stuff. So we watched that movie and then had to watch the TV show he was actually doing.
Yeah.
Thanks to YouTube, all this stuff. But I already saw the YouTube stuff about the actual guy and the actual show, and your mother likes documentaries. So
Right.
I don't feel like I have to watch the
That's
show.
fair.
It's our
Super fair.
he doesn't kill it. They don't even go out on a date in real life.
Right.
So there's no end for it for me.
Right. No, that makes sense. But either way, I really liked Obsession.
Yeah,
I like
thought
Cocaine
Obsession-
Bear.
And I think you should watch it and formulate your own opinion on it.
Definitely.
Let us know because we have a lot of mixed ages in this.
Yeah,
in
let
this
us know
cult.
what generation you kind of fall
Yeah.
into.
What did
I
you
think
relate
that-
about it, or did you not relate about it?
Right, yeah.
How old are you? Does it hit harder? Does it not? Like, let us know because we want to know.
Yeah, we do.
I agree.
I have been CheeseFilm,
And I am Hecubus.
I'm CheeseFilm's wife, and I'm on here sometimes.
the wife of CheeseFilm, and this has been the cult of CheeseFilm. Where's the camera?
That's great.